Welcome back to Midnight Passport, where the world's most beautiful places hide its darkest secrets. Tonight's journey takes us deep below Paris, beneath the cobblestone charm and glowing cafes, into the bones of the forgotten, the catacombs. It was my third time in Paris, but this time I wanted to see the real city, the one tourists never leave reviews about. So I booked a late evening guided tour of the Paris Catacombs, a narrow world of tunnels and stacked skulls beneath the streets. They only allow 200 people down there at a time. Most people stay with the guide, but I didn't. It started as a joke. I saw a rusty gate slightly ajar near one of the side passages. While the guide explained burial rituals, I slid away and crept down the unlit tunnel. My phone flashlight barely worked, but something pulled me forward. After about 10 minutes, the walls changed. The tourist walkways ended and it felt colder. The skulls were no longer arranged. They were just scattered. Some crushed, some split open, like something had moved through or was still moving. That's when I heard it, a soft knot. 3 taps, coming from behind the wall of bones to my left. Then again, 3 slow, hollow knocks. I whispered, "Hello?" The knocking stopped. I turned to leave and saw a light, faint, flickering, like a candle, deeper down. I should have run, but I followed it. Every step echoed, every breath felt thinner. My phone showed 6% battery. The path curved downward, then opened into a circular chamber, and I stopped breathing. There were no skulls in this room, just walls covered in carvings, hundreds of names scratched into the stone, all in different handwriting, all the same first name. Mine. I stared at the wall. Hundreds of names, all mine, spelled exactly the same. First and last. Some carved deep as if chiseled, others lightly scratched, but all unmistakably mine. I stepped backward and something crunched beneath my foot. It wasn't stone. I looked down, a broken phone, just like mine. Same case, same lock screen, cracked, drained. My light flickered, 5% battery. I turned to leave the chamber, but the tunnel was gone. There was no opening, just solid wall. Stone, as if I'd never come through at all. The air grew heavier, harder to breathe. I reached for my phone to call someone, anyone, and that's when the light in the chamber changed. The glow wasn't coming from my phone anymore. It was the candle, the one I thought I saw deeper in the tunnels. It now floated in midair, held by a hand. A figure stepped forward, no shoes, skin pale like marble, hair long and stringy, soaked like it had never dried, eyes sunken, lips cracked. It didn't speak, but it held out the candle toward me and pointed to the wall with my names. I asked, "What is this?" It didn't answer, just stepped back, melted into the darkness like fog. And then I heard it again, The knocking. 3 slow knocks. But this time, from behind me, inside the wall. Panicked, I pressed against the stone. I felt air, a draft. Then, I swear to you, a whisper, it said, "You're already in." I burst through the catacombs exit like I was being chased. Even though nothing followed me, the fear clung to me like wet clothes. Paris never looked so unfamiliar. The night air was too still, the streets too quiet, as if the city had forgotten I existed. I tried to tell the hostel staff what happened. They laughed. Tourist imagination, they said. But no one checked the tunnels. No one believed me. That night, I couldn't sleep. In every dream I heard the same 3 knocks. Soft, steady, slow, like something tapping from inside my skull. I woke up to find my name written on the bathroom mirror, over and over again. Same handwriting as in the chamber. I booked the next flight home, didn't even pack, just grabbed my passport and ran. At the airport, the customs agent scanned it, then looked at me strangely. "You already left yesterday," he said. 3:34 a.m. to Canada. I told him that wasn't possible. He turned the screen to show me. My name, my face, stamped and gone. Back home, I checked the photo I took near the catacombs entrance. A selfie. But in the background, someone stood at the open gate, wearing my jacket, my backpack, looking directly into the camera and smiling. I tried deleting the photo. It always comes back. Every morning it's back in my phone. But each time, the figure is closer and my smile wider. Last night I printed it just to see what would happen. This morning the print was gone, but in its place, a piece of parchment with a wax seal. Inside, a single name, written in red ink. At first it wasn't mine, but as I watched, the letters twisted, shifted, and became me. So if you ever visit the catacombs of Paris, stay with the tour. Don't follow the flickering light, and never answer the knocking, because once the catacombs learn your name, they don't give it back. This has been Midnight Passport. Sleep tight.